Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech-language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. Speech exercises are something you're going to have to do for the rest of your life. And so Parkinson Voice Project wants to help you not only regain your speech and swallowing abilities, but help you to retain these for the rest of your life. So we hope that these sessions are helping you. Today, right after the session, we are hosting our Learn About Parkinson's webinar. I was thrilled to see that 428 people are registered. Actually, that might be more than that. That's how many devices there are, 428. So if you have not attended the Learn About Parkinson's webinar, I urge you to do this. It is an essential part of the Speak Out Therapy program. And we offer it every month, but Elizabeth will post the Zoom link. You can also find it on the home page of our website, parkinsonvoiceproject.org. And it's just an hour, right after this session at 10:30. All right, today, cakes. Everybody say cakes with intent. Ready? Cakes. That's kind of a hard word to project forward because the C and the K sounds are in the back. Let's say it again and speak out more. Cakes. I really have to lift and throw it forward. Ready? Cakes. Isn't it interesting how the different sounds can make it easier or more challenging to speak out? Everybody, let's smile for a second or two with intent. Ready? We always have to smile because Elizabeth and Julie have to get a photo of me for this recording, and it's hard for them to do it when I'm talking and moving my arms. Let's take a sip of water with intent. During the webinar, you will really come to understand what it means to use intent. It's essential for everybody with Parkinson's. The first speak out exercise, the warm-up. Lift your voice and speak out. Throw your voice over your computer. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Again, exaggerate. May, me, my, mo. Good. Connect the sounds. May, me, my, mo, moo. I know it sounds strange for me to say this, but try not to think of the whole sequence. Try to tell yourself you've got to throw every syllable forward, even though you're connecting them. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Every syllable with intent, and you'll do that in conversation. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very nice. Go ahead and take a sip of water. Grab your cup with intent. As you bring it to your mouth, think about what you're doing, and then swallow with intent. The next speak out exercise is the ahs. I want you to deliberately open your mouth. You need to feel that you are opening your mouth. Sometimes people with Parkinson's, they open their mouth, but it barely opens. So deliberately open your mouth and project that ah forward, up and over your computer. Ready? Ah. Again. We're speaking out. We're getting the sound in front of us. Let's do it again. We're only holding it a maximum of 10 seconds. Let's do a shorter one. Ready? One more with intent. Very good. Go ahead and take a sip of water. We've done our warm-ups and we've done our ahs. Next, we're going to move on to the glides, but let's swallow with intent first. All right, speak out exercise number 3, the glides. Throw an ah out in front of you, okay? Steady ah, and then slowly glide up. Here we go. Ah. Stop. Close your mouth. Ah. Good. Nice and controlled. Be deliberate. Ready? I definitely have to put a little bit more oomph when I'm gliding down, and I find myself purposefully opening my mouth wider. So as I'm going down, the tendency is to close my mouth, so I'm purposefully opening it more. Let's try that. Start high and glide down. Ready? Okay? Again, start high. Good. If you are new to this program and you just started working with a Speak Out provider, hopefully these sessions are helping you to learn these exercises more quickly and more accurately. It's hard to do all of these at home on your own. Let's do another glide from the beginning. Ready? I think that's enough glides. Let's take a sip of water with intent. Grab that cup with purpose. The next exercise, the counting. For the ahs and the glides, our mouth was wide open. Now we're adding numbers, so we are adding our articulators, our tongue, our lips, our cheek, our palate. Okay, and we're going to coordinate the articulatory system with the vocal folds, with the breathing muscles. Let's lift every number and throw it forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Let's go backwards with intent. 16, 15, 14, 13. 12, 11, 10, 9. Speak out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to count from 1 to 8. We're not going to stop, but that doesn't mean that you have to do it all in one breath. Just speak out, throw every number forward, and just take a breath whenever you need to, but we'll stop after number 8. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And keep going. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Very good. Okay, take a sip of water with intent. I'm in love with these flowers that Elizabeth put together behind me. Don't you like them? All right, cakes. Yes, we do like cake at Parkinson Voice Project. And today is National Cake Decorating Day. Well, there's a national day for everything. Let's read these sentences. Do you see how I had to say every syllable with intent? Let's read these sentences with intent and exaggerate the highlighted word. Ready? October 10th is National Cake Decorating Day. Every syllable with intent. Read it again. October 10th is National Cake Decorating Day. That time I exaggerated better on the day. And Julie is one of my assistants. Let's read this with intent. Julie bakes and decorates cakes. Again, Julie bakes and decorates cakes. And if you live in town and are being treated at our clinic here in Richardson, Texas, you may have tasted some of her cakes. All right, next one. She has baked over 50 cakes. Again, she has baked over 50 cakes. If you've been practicing with us, you know that Julie made that as a New Year's resolution that she would make 50 cakes in 2 years. She did it. By the way, let me just ask all of you, how's your New Year's resolution coming along? Did you make one in January? Was there something in January that you said, I need to do better with this? Have you done it? Have you achieved it? Think about it. It's not too late. It's only October. You still have time to reach your goal. Next one. Ready? Julie uses roses for cake toppers. Again, Julie uses roses for cake toppers. Next. Her next cake is a groom's cake. Again, her next cake is a groom's cake. Let me ask you a cognitive question. So lately, the latest fad is to have a wedding cake, yes, for the bride, but to also have a groom's cake that features, sometimes it can feature a hobby or special interest or something that the groom really likes. Let me ask you, if we were to make a groom's cake for you, or if you're a woman, for your husband, what would that cake look like? What would be the theme of the cake? And I want you to say it with intent. I think my husband's would be a camouflage cake for hunting. All right, cognitive exercise. Describe this picture of this cake. What flavor do you think it is? What does it look like if you were to describe it to me and I couldn't see it? Say every syllable with intent. Here's another one of Julie's cakes. Describe it in great detail. Describing photos, no matter what the photo is, it is a great way to practice speaking with intent in conversation. Go ahead. One more. This is actually the groom's cake that Julie is going to make. So I guess the groom likes cinnamon rolls. Go ahead and describe this cake with intent. How many people do you think this size cake would feed? Say it with intent. And if you were to buy this cake in a bakery, how much do you think this cake would cost? Take a sip of water with intent. I was just thinking of the show Father of the Bride and Steve Martin when he's at the wedding coordinator's place and they show a picture of the cake and it costs $1,200 and he says, "Franck, cake is made of flour and water." Why is it $1,200? All right, let's say Dr. Boone's words, each syllable with intent. We'll read each one twice. Ready? Gula gang ga ga. Gula gang ga ga. And the next one. Ku ka mangu ka. Ku ka mangu ka. Ready? Gangla. Over your computer. Gangla. And the last one. Kukla. Kukla. All right. On to the bonus reading. Here's the bell. By the way, I love wedding cake. I look forward to it. Does anybody else like wedding cake? We're going to read this passage on how to decorate a cake. When you do the bonus reading at home, it really doesn't matter what you read. The main thing, though, is that you don't turn the bonus reading into a cognitive exercise. So, for example, you wouldn't want to read a medical journal or maybe even a magazine. If you are stumbling over the words, or if you are too enthralled in what you're reading, if you're too interested in what you're reading, then that is not a good choice for the bonus. Bonus reading is about building strength and endurance. It's about getting the breathing muscles, the vocal folds, the articulators to work together. So I don't think you're going to be too enthralled with how to decorate a cake. So this is a really good passage to practice reading. Let's read it together. If you get behind, you will always be able to catch up at the highlighted word because we'll stretch it out. Ready? Using a spatula to simply ice your cake is one of the easiest ways to put the finishing touch on your dessert. Okay, we're going to try it again. It's a long sentence. I want you to speak out more. Start at the beginning. Using a spatula to simply ice your cake is one of the easiest ways to put the finishing touch on your dessert. Place your cake on a turntable and use an angled spatula to apply a thick layer of icing to the sides and top of your cake. You can use an icing smoother or the edge of your spatula to get a nice, smooth finish, or leave the spatula marks on your cake for a nice homemade look. If you're feeling extra festive, add a few sprinkles to top it off. And that is a really good bonus reading. Practice reading with intent, and something that you won't be too enthralled with, so you'll be able to concentrate on speaking out. So download today's reading material, take what you learned in this session, practice, 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 and I will be back tomorrow. If you haven't registered for the Learn About Parkinson's webinar, it is not too late. Go ahead and register, and I'll see you in about 10 minutes on Zoom. Thank you.